What is the state of love? Can mind define this love? What constitutes for being love? Mind can try in so many ways to project acts, stimulation with a visual, sound, touch, types of love. Are we here, whatever we are appearing, not appearing as, whatever we are before we appear as if we are this form, are we here to create love, to make love, to reveal love in a real world, a real place, a real experience? Well, no. We are here initially as a mirror, so that whatever love is can reflect, deflect and project its whole consistency in one moment, not in continual plays of love, continual shows of love. The bodies and what we perceive and what we think is our planet and our life are here appearing as the projected images. So we are a mirror, and that what reflects, deflects and projects from us as if it is love, we're also experiencing ourself projecting conscious love, not pertinent to us. Consciousness is whole love, a light of love that cannot reveal itself without seeing itself. It has to see itself through the mirror. It has to see itself through self-experience. So that it looks for things that it can deflect and project love as itself. So this form is not exempt from consciousness, from this body, from the act of living, or from the mirror that one truly is. These three things come together in one moment. This moment is one single act, one single pulse beat. Many deny U.G. Krishnamurti because of his ways, because of his methods, and because of his denial. But the fact is, one moment, one pulse. And all of this appears to be taking place on an elevator of moments of love. Moments of minuscule love, loving states. The mirror is not here to make love and give birth. The body appears to be doing that automatically. Yeah, automatically. We're not trained into making love. We're not trained into sex. It's automatic. It's a continual pulse beat that continues to keep this mind and this body surviving and evolving in this act of love. So to really understand what love is beyond all these little states, these little ways that mind actually put into words and put into plays and movies and musical scenarios and opera and poetry and in hugging and kissing and all the little ways that humans make ideas that they know what love is. This is all a simple reflecting, pulsating. And the body, of course, pulsates and pulsates until there's no more love to give and no more love to take. And it just moves away into the wilderness and recycles itself into consciousness, looking for more little ways of other ways it can promote love. So you're not exempt from birth and death. You're not exempt from life, but you're never exempt from that pure, untarnished, undiminishing, omnipotent, omnipresent, glowing, beautiful, pristine, tranquil mirror of space that has the capability to accept consciousness in its purest sense, in its godliest sense, and simply let it shine through you and create a body of you, a mind that is universal in this whole consciousness, comes on its scene and says, wow, I want to direct a movie here. I want to make this really worthwhile. I'm going to make little scenes, little plays using little characters, and I'm going to show this moment, this whole Brahman, absolute God state that we call and we think is some sort of individual, but it's the whole essence of the whole thing meeting for that one moment, and boom. Scientists call it Big Bang and reduces the fact that it's made out of love, which kind of diminishes the act, if it is a Big Bang, that it must be the most beautiful, pristine, incredible, mystical, magical bang ever seen or ever experienced by any single living form and non-living form. Mind will continue, we will continue to try and understand the love that we are projecting, the love that you are taking in. But you'll never fully understand yourself until you go into the pot of love whilst alive in a body. This is called self-inquiry. This is called forgetting for a period of time what's going on as the deflector or the reflector, but what is going on as that what reflects and deflects. The mirror is beyond love, but it's not. It's the creator of love. You are the creator of love, but you haven't to do anything as this mirror, because you've created yourself a body, a soul, a spirit, a way, a method. And this method is just simply to be still and let love shine through you. The mind and the body will be put into certain ways of dancing, of singing, of painting, of writing, of connecting with other beings into a loving situation that it has been destined to be put under. Mind, ego comes on the scene, wants to get in the scene and reduces the impact of that love by thinking it can control love. Consciousness is not controlling itself as it projects its light onto this mirror. The mirror you are is not controlling how you project your body, how your body acts, how your body simply lives on. The mind just wants to value and love and continue to write and sing and dance and paint about this love, but the ego wants to control it. It wants to say, I am a controller, I can put this love into a better movie, a better story, by forgetting about the mirror, forgetting about consciousness, and just relying on the body to be a tool so that some worthy system can feel as if it's a reflection of what it assumes is a powerful God that knows about good and bad. Consciousness does not know what bad is. You, the mirror, you do not project badness. The body is made out of goodness, love. Ego wants to have another side to the story. The side of story is ego. None of us are exempt from ego now. Ego has committed itself full-heartedly onto a self-destructing way of trying to diminish love so that it can focus. I can't put up with this love right now. I'm so busy. I have so many things to do. My boss is absolutely in need of my intelligence, of my ways that I have learned and inherited. No, I have no time for this love. Please leave me alone. I'm going to do something worthwhile for the systematic world that one now appears to be living in. Now this may sound like a negative statement, and it may appear to be negative, but the power of love is far greater. So this body faced up to this ego, this mind faced up to this ego, not that ego, this ego, and says, come on, if you want to fight, let's do it in front of the mirror. Let's do it. Let's see who comes out, what comes out of this. What comes out is the mirror wins in every occasion. The battle is over. The mirror wins. The fighters, they shake hands and say, what a fool we've been to think that we are powerful on a planet. We are here to be the planet, to live the planet, to love the planet, to exist as the planet. We are planetary beings, planetary bodies made to survive on a particular planet. But to think we can control what nature does, to think we can control what my mind does, to think that we can control what love is, that we can diminish love, that we can supersede love, that we can create different aspects of love with an intent not to simply let the love flow, but to make something out of the love, like a castle, like a tower, like a car that is a true reflection of consciousness, mirror, me, I, and whole experience love, is foolish. So let's move on. Let's be one. Me, the mirror, I, and this consciousness that organized this meeting in front of the mirror. Only the mirror exists for you. Consciousness is an ongoing entity that will continue to project, deflect, and enshroud you with light. The body appears to fade in the light, but you'll create another. Not maybe another body, but another way of allowing consciousness to see you in that space that you are. Here I am. Shine on me. Shine on I. Make me alive again, consciousness. It's impossible for you not to continue living, because the idea of birth and death are simply just little pulsations, little fluctuations of this moment, changing its shape, changing its colour, like you do every day, like the world does every day. It's a continual pulse from this incredible moment, this mirror magic. Consciousness is so glad it found you. It is pure love. It wants to see itself through you. It wants to see itself through you. And you want to see yourself through your body. And your body wants to see itself through this nature. And nature wants to see itself through this planet. And this planet wants to see itself through this universe. And this universe wants to see itself through this galaxy. And this galaxy wants to see itself through this cosmos. And this cosmos goes on and on into future cosmos. Ongoing love. Just ongoing love. We can try through our mind and our body to experience it fully out here. But as Christ says, to experience the light, you have to go into the light. To experience that pure, clean mirror. Neem Karoli Baba uses God as the word love. He says, to see God, you have to cleanse the mirror of your heart. What do you see? What do you project? What do you reflect? What do you deflect? What do you know about yourself that others cannot tell you and that you cannot share fully because of the immense love that you are when you meet your true self within?